Hey guys, welcome back. And today is a very unique day for me and probably for all of you guys. It is the end of week 20. It is weigh-in day for week 20, but it's also the first day of 2017, New Year's Day. And it's also the last day of my vacation. So a lot of things are kind of coinciding on this day. Essentially, what this day represents is the goal day, right? So if you guys remember, my original goal is 350 pounds or less by January 1st. Also, it's the end of week 20, so we have the goal for the end of week 20. It's also the end of my vacation. So if you remember, I did a video on the Friday about a week or so ago now, week and a few days ago now, that I wanted to see how bad the vacation was for me overall. So a lot of things coinciding, man. I hope you guys are having a good first day of the new year, and everything is going well for you. I hope you had some fun last night. Maybe didn't get too carried away and are able to tune in and enjoy this with me. Anyway, woke up about 30 minutes ago or so and stepped on the scale. To be honest with you, I was really happy with it. So I will pop the scale number up here, and you'll see, man, 335.4. For me, 335.4 is a great number to see this morning. First of all, obviously that's under 350. So that's freaking awesome. That means the first actual real goal has been met, right? Which is to be under 350 pounds today. So that's awesome, right? It is not quite 2 pounds heavier than where I was last week at the end of week 19, which was 333.6. That is what it is, right? I knew this week in particular was going to be a very, very bad week because I'm meeting all my friends and everything, and there's a lot of kind of crazy stuff going on. And the food was the food was absolutely horrible for me, man. Absolutely horrible. In fact, I'll go ahead and I'll pop the calories up here so you guys can kind of see what that looks like. And as you can see, pretty much every day I was well over my deficit calories, and some days I would imagine I was even over my maintenance calories, even though that doesn't show on this graph. I would imagine that to be true, only because all these things are rough estimates. Man, I was going to all kinds of local mom and pop shops while I was here eating. So a lot of these numbers are guesstimates. It was basically me searching in MyFitnessPal for the closest analogous food that I could find, and then trying to find the one that I thought most represented what I ate. So these numbers are almost solely, they might be based in something, but they're pretty made up. So as you can tell, the numbers were just wild this week. So to only be at 335.4 is awesome. I kind of thought I would be in the 340s, but I wasn't. So that's really cool. I was really happy about that. And, because I know you guys want it, here I'm going to pop up the Amran estimates, man. And those are pretty cool. They haven't really moved much since last week. 38.2% body fat, 52.5 BMI. Obviously, still bad. Obviously, still bad. But it's all good. I mean, given the way that I ate over this last week, which, by the way, could only really be described as bad, as very bad. It can only be described as very bad. But I mean, it is what it was. I had a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun, and for me, I felt like it was worth it. I gained a little bit of weight back, but it wasn't a lot, and I think I can redouble. And I'm still well under my goal of the 350 by today. Overall, to this point in the weight loss, at the end of week 20, I'm really happy with the way that the weight loss has been going. Yes, it's a pain in the ass. Yes, it's a mental strain and everything else, but I don't really know any other way to do this, so we're just going to keep plowing forward and see how it goes. Now, I told you guys that if I was well under the 350 mark on January 1st, that some of those goals might have to change. So if you remember, my original goal when I first started this was to be 100 pounds less in a year. So essentially, I started this on August 15th of 2016. So the goal was to be 312 pounds on August 15th, 2017, which would represent 100 pounds of difference. But I think those goals need to be a little bit more aggressive than that. So at 335.4 at this point, my new goal is to be 100 pounds down, which would represent 312, which again is only 23 pounds, a little over 23 pounds, 24 pounds, I'll say, from now. And 24 pounds, I would expect to be able to lose 24 pounds in the next 3 months, right? So what I would want to see is I'd want to see probably by the end of March, maybe the 1st of April or so, I'd like to see a 100-pound total loss. So I'd like to be at 312 by that time, by April-ish, right? So if I'm 312 or under in April, I'll be really happy, right? And I would also like to see the new goal for August is to be well under that 300 mark. So hopefully an additional 12 pounds could be lost by July. So I'm hoping to be under 200 pounds, which, guys, I haven't seen a number on a scale that starts with a 2 in well over a decade. So that would be huge for me. Anyway, we'll see how that works out, guys. But obviously, these mini goals I feel are important to set for me because they give me something to shoot for. But also, they're moving targets, right? So as the weight loss progresses and stales and everything like that, those goals have to move with it, right? But the next major goal is the 100-pound mark, 312 pounds. I would like to see that in April. I would like to see that the 1st of April. But if I can get that some week in April, I would be really happy with how that was going. So we'll see. We'll kind of see how that plays out, guys. But yeah, overall, man, I'm really happy with where it's at, and 2017 hopefully will be a better year for me than 2016. Hopefully, a better year for all of you guys, than 2016. But yeah, I just I'm pretty happy this first day of the year. With where I'm at and how things are going. And I credit you guys with a lot of that because you provide me with extra motivation, with the accountability that I need to just keep going. And honestly, it's been invaluable to this point. So thank you for watching, guys. And we're starting week 21 here, right? So I will be back to you on Tuesday. I will be back in my hometown or where I live. I'm in my hometown now, but I'll be back where I live on Tuesday. I will be unfortunately getting ready to go to work when I make that video, but I'll be there. It'll be time to get back down on it, double down on the effort, and it will be the beginning of week 21, and I look forward to many more weeks of this to get all of this done, and I hope you guys will follow along with me. But until Tuesday, if you like this, like and subscribe. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Comment. Let me know how your New Year's went. Let me know how the holidays did for you on your weight loss, because that's a huge factor. That's a huge mental thing. So I'm really happy to be past that. And again, guys, until Tuesday, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.